Greetings, greetings, greetings. I greet you all in the mighty name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Welcome to another segment again of where we share our devotion, our most loved devotion. But before we even go to the word, before we divulge on the word, I want to thank you for those who have subscribed and those who are following our devotions every day, and for those who are liking. Thank you so much. May God bless you exceedingly abundantly, and please keep on sharing, keep on liking, subscribing, and following, even commenting for us to grow. Thank you so much in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Today our word comes from Matthew 5 verse 25. It says, "And a woman was there who had been subject to bleeding for 12 years. She had suffered a great deal under the care of many doctors, had spent all she had. Yet instead of getting better, she grew worse. When she heard about Jesus, she came up behind him in the crowd and touched his cloth, because she thought, if I just touch his cloth, I'll be healed. Immediately her bleeding stopped, and she felt in her body that she was freed from her suffering. At once Jesus realized that power had gone out from him. He turned around in the crowd and asked, 'Who touched my clothes?' You see the people crowding against you," his disciple answered, "and yet you can ask, 'Who touched me?'" But Jesus kept looking around to see who had done it. Then the woman, knowing what had happened to her, came and fell at his feet, and trembling with fear, and told him the whole truth. He said to her, "Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace and be freed from your suffering." Today we see that there was someone who was suffering for 12 years. Someone had spent everything that they had, going to everyone, to the specialist, but everything they had, it had gone, it had depleted. Then they made a decision. They heard that the Son of Man was around the town. She made a decision that if only I could touch him, I shall be made whole. And she went and touched him. Do you know what's so striking about it? She made a decision that, no, I've done everything that I can in this life. I know, child of God, there is someone today, you have done everything that you can in this life. You have exhausted everything. You have used all the money you have on shrines, on sangomas, and on prophets and everything. You have placed your faith on people. You have placed your faith on prophets, on sangomas. You have paid handsomely for you to get your deliverance, for you to be catapulted to another level. But nothing has worked out for you, because you have placed your faith on the wrong people, on the wrong things, on the wrong sources. But you see, this woman, now she made up her mind. She had placed her faith on something. Oh, she has placed her faith on Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Say, if I only touch him. She didn't want Jesus to only pray for her. She said, if I only touch him. If I only touch him. Sometimes you just have to do. Your faith must take your faith to another level. Your faith must shock God. Say, okay, this is it. My child has got faith. Just like in Hebrews, say, faith is the evidence of the things hoped for the substance of the things that are not seen. The only thing that can move God from your situation is faith. This woman had faith. She had made up her mind. Child of God, today, make up your mind. Make up your mind and say, today I'm going to get my deliverance. Today, if only I can kneel down and pray and say, God, my situation is now beyond repair. Where human beings fail, where human beings reach the end, that's where God starts. Human beings, their capacity is limited, but God's capacity is not limited. This woman went and touched, and Jesus failed to say, no. There were so many people that were touching Jesus, but there was only one woman who was remarkable. That woman's faith moved Jesus. Say, no, someone touched me. I had power going out of me. The disciples did not understand the phenomenon, did not understand what had transpired, but Jesus knew. And she came and said, I'm the one who touched you. And Jesus said, Your faith has made you whole. Not your sacrifice, but your faith. Not the offering, not the seed, not what, but your faith. What makes Christians to be distinguished from everyone in this world is the faith that we have. Only faith, only faith. If you can only share the faith, faith is the one that moves God. Nothing. They say tears and everything don't move God. They say so, but faith moves God. So today I encourage you to have faith in the Lord and be like this woman with the issue. I know your situation, you think it's beyond repair, but I'm here to tell you, your situation is not beyond repair. Only if you make up your mind and be determined that today I'm going to follow Jesus and He's going to fix my situation. Thank you so much for listening and following us. God bless you all.